Everyone, and welcome to Flower Friday.
Hey there.
My name's Amanda.
I'm Sherry.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
That's right. And today we have a beautiful, a little natural sort of wreath that we're going to make for Christmas. So y'all come in and get comfortable and let's get started.
That's right. Welcome, everyone. We are going to be making a Christmas grapevine wreath.
Yeah.
I am so excited about this wreath.
I love making Christmas grapevine wreaths too.
Yeah, and actually most all of our supplies today came from Walmart.
Yeah.
I found them at our local Walmart, and I was so excited because they just had some really cute things.
They did. I'll show you some of the picks that we're going to be using. And these were they've got berries. There's some with pine cones and berries, and 99 cents each for these picks. I said you cannot find them anywhere cheaper than that. So we were excited about that. So we're going to be using that. Look at these poinsettias. Are these not beautiful? We're going to use those. Y'all know I love red and white for Christmas. So these are perfect. They are so pretty. And they even have a little clip. I don't use the clip. I end up taking it off and, just gluing it. But you could if you wanted to. It's great to have it.
Yeah, and they're actually really good quality. I was surprised. Pleasantly surprised.
Yes.
But really great quality.
They are very good quality. That's exactly right.
Price,
and they have other kind. They have red and gold, just a whole bunch of things. But I love that. And then we've got these. These actually came from Michael's, but I do know that Walmart has some very similar. That just some extra berries and leaves. We're going to use that. And then we've just got some of the little
Boxwood.
Yeah, icy. I was trying to think of the word. It's icy boxwood. And this actually also came from Walmart. So that's when you're going to show them the ribbons that we're going to use.
Welcome. Hey, Diane.
Hey, Diane.
We're so glad to have you guys with us today. If you are watching us live, y'all be sure to type live in the comments and let us know where you're watching us from.
Yes.
If you're watching us on replay, just type replay in the comments. We're going to go ahead and get started today.
Yes.
We are using an 18-inch grapevine wreath base. We love making our Christmas wreaths on grapevines and on pine wreaths. Today we're going to be doing a grapevine one.
Yes, we are.
So we have that. Now we already have our bows made, and I will link a tutorial on how to make this bow. We have our ribbon actually. This ribbon is from Walmart, and this is a 1.5 inch, but it's so cute. So even though we're going to use a lot of natural elements and we are using the grapevine wreath base, we're still going to have some whimsical touches.
Yeah, got to have some whimsical for Christmas.
That we've got going on there. So we've got that. I love, love, love this. So I would stock up on this if you find it at your Walmart. So I've got that. This also came from Walmart.
Just a peppermint stripe.
I think that's pretty too. And then we have this, and this is actually from the craft section at Michael's, and it's just a really little, it's like a quarter of an inch, 5/8
of an inch
ribbon. But I love it because it's two-sided, really cute. I don't know if they have any similar at Walmart, but they may. They probably have something kind of
similar. That they've got like just the solid red and things like that, and I like adding just that extra little thing into a bow because it just kind of makes it a lot more interesting to see that just kind of popping out, and I think that is just adorable. I love that.
This was kind of like a last minute thing that we threw in there, but I think it really just is going to tie it all.
I just love that.
Tie it all in. I love it. Pull everything together. So, like I said, we are using an 18-inch grapevine wreath base for this.
That's right.
And we already have our bow made, as I said, and we'll attach a video on how to make this type of bow. Now, we have it attached, and all we did was we used the 26 gauge floral wire that was already on the bow and just tied it right around the base.
Yes.
Now, it's tied at about 10 o'clock on our base. So, now that we've got that all figured out, we're going
and we're going to do like we usually do. We're going to green our wreath, and this is going to be a crescent style wreath. And so we are going to start about right there, and we're going to use this like I said, that I got from Michael's, and but Walmart does have something similar. But we're going to use this to actually make the shape of our design. So we're going to start about, I would say that's right about the 5 o'clock, just a little past center.
5 o'clock?
Sorry, 1 o'clock. Oh my goodness, it's been a long day, y'all. So please excuse me. But yeah, we're gonna start with that, and then we're just gonna go around the outside of our wreath.
And I will show you real quick. I'm not sure if you showed them or not. I wasn't paying attention right at that moment. But these do come on a long stem like this. And I just cut it in 3 different places. Is that what you did too?
Yes, that's what I did too. And I love that it's got the little green leaf with it because it's just so pretty. But I went ahead and I did my top 2. And now I'm going to do my bottom 2. I like to do it that way because that makes, I can make sure that I've got my shape even if I go ahead and put my bottom ones to make sure that I've got those exactly where I want those to be. So that one I'm going to put right about there. I've got some cut.
So that one's about at 5 o'clock, right?
Yes, that one. Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking.
I think you were ahead of yourself there.
Yep. Okay. This one's going to be right down in the middle. And you see that I don't have it right up against the wreath. I've got it pulled out some because I want to make sure to leave enough room to put some of my other picks and things. Okay. So I'm just going to continue on around. I'm going to go back to the top. And these particular stems have 2 leaves on them, so I just kind of pull them apart a little bit, separate the leaves, and kind of fluff it out a little bit. So I'm just going to continue on around.
And we are using a glue skillet. We just dip the stems right into our glue skillet. If you don't have one of these, you can of course just use your hot glue gun. Sure. But I would use hot glue for this.
Yes, definitely. And make sure if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. That is what we are here for on Flower Friday, to answer any questions that we can. Some of my berries are stuck together. Are yours like that?
Some
I kind of pull them.
Yeah.
I'm always afraid I'm going to mess them up. But there we go. Okay. And you see that we did leave our tails fairly long for this design, and we'll show you why shortly. I'm just kind of moving them out of the way right now. Now once you get it all, we've got everything all the way around. I think I need one more, so let me put one more in here behind my... You just want to make sure you've got it evenly spaced all the way around.
And if it's not perfect, that's okay. We're going to come back.
You're going to fill in, yes, and you can always add something more. I'm going to put one more right on the inside of, have you got any extra?
No,
I've got a couple of
I used
pieces. There, just use those because I had a couple of extras. I'm just going to put one piece on the inside of my bow, just like that. Now you see I've got that taken care of because you know we always put something on both sides of our bow. So I've already got that taken care of, so now I don't have to think about it anymore. So now I want to add some of my picks that came from Walmart. I love these because they've got the berries and the pine cones on them. So I'm just going to bring these right in front. I've kind of got these spaced in front. So I'm just going to put that one there, and then I'm going to come down in the bottom and put one like that.
And now our Walmart had them with the white berries, and they had them with red berries.
Yeah, and
too,
we're kind of using all of those, all the different color berries. Now this one I'm going to put right up here behind my bow, but kind of at the top. Just like that. And then I'm going to add some more. See how many of the ones with these red berries that you got?
One.
Do you have?
I have one. I have two.
How did
No,
you?
I have three.
Okay, well for some reason I've got 4, but I don't need 4. So.
Yeah, I have 3 of those.
Okay. Alright, this one I'm going to bring right here in the top. Just a little bit in the top because I want to kind of feel out. But I'm going to bring my pine around and just kind of make sure that everything is facing towards the front. Just like that. I'm going to do the same thing down in here.
Let's see where you put that one.
Oh, the one at the top, right here between the two. You saw it? Okay.
Yeah, I think I got it in the
There you
spot.
go.
I have to move it if it's not right.
Yeah. Now this one I'm going to put kind of under my tails of my bow, just like this.
These picks are, I think they were 99 cents.
99 cents.
Yeah, 98
That's what,
cents.
yeah. I mean,
So,
you can't beat that.
No.
Let me get some of this trash off my table. And I'm just going to continue now. I've got one that's got some pine and more little pine cones and then some more little red berries. So I'm just going to bring this right in the top. But I'm going right in the middle of my wreath. And this one I'm going to put in the bottom.
And I love this style because it does, you know, it is kind of natural looking, but it, you know, and you can use your grapevine wreaths, but it's still just really
very Christmassy.
Yeah, it's really Christmassy, but you can use it really all winter long.
Yes,
That's
you
what
really
I like about
can.
it.
And something that it's just kind of natural. You can do all kinds of things with it. You could add cinnamon sticks to it. You know, there's all kinds of things that you could do to make it even more over the top. And I love that about it.
And now we are going to put the poinsettias in this one.
Yep.
But, you know, if you just wanted to fill it up with this
you could just do
greenery,
it with your greenery. You sure could. Just all kinds of your pine. It would be great. All right, I'm going to go ahead now and put my poinsettias. These are just so pretty. I love these. You will have to fluff them out because they come all bunched up together. So you will have to fluff them. And when you're doing that, just kind of start on the back petals and just kind of bend them just a little bit so that they have more of a natural shape to them. You don't want them flat. You just kind of want them bent just a little bit.
And I will say too, if you wanted to make this more of just a winter wreath and didn't want the poinsettias in it, you could replace the poinsettias with red roses.
Yes, you definitely
and that would be
could.
really, really pretty for winter.
Yes. Let's see if I can get this pick off.
Mine just pulled right off.
Oh, did it? This one wouldn't. I've had one that did, but not this one.
That one's on there good.
Yep, it is, but that's okay. It won't beat me.
Twist it.
There we go. I got it off. So I'm just dipping the stem in my glue skillet, and I'm going to put this first one right here in the top. Actually, going to move this over just a tad. And I'm just straightening out all of my little petals. This one. No, they don't want to come out easy, that's for sure.
You have to twist them like this and then pull. So you have to like, I figured this out, like twist back and forth and then pull, pull right
twist
off.
it back. Now look at there. Look how easy that was. Okay, so now the next one, I'm going to bring right up in here. Just like if you've watched us, you've seen us, we're kind of framing our bow just like we do. Okay. There we go. And then my last one, let's see, where do I want that one? I'll bring that right down here towards the end.
Where are you putting yours?
Right in here.
I guess I put mine too far down because I thought you were
Hey,
going to put it
that's
behind here.
Well, you can. You can put it anywhere that you've got a spot. That's what's good. I faked you out there.
You did.
Didn't I?
I was following what I thought you were going to do.
Yeah, she thinks she can read my mind,
and
don't
then
she?
didn't do it.
And then I didn't do
She
it.
tricked me.
I did.
You faked me out. So
I
now I have to
did.
figure out what I want to do with it.
Okay.
Guess I can move that up.
Okay, let me turn it.
Michelle
this
asked, could it be
way.
just a winter wreath if you just use the poinsettias too, though? I don't see why
I
not.
don't see why not. I mean,
why not.
we've sold them, you know, when people would use them all winter. So I personally, I mean, poinsettias last all winter. So I don't see any reason in the world that you couldn't do that. Now with this particular style, I don't want to add like the ball ornaments or anything like that to it. You could add some ornaments, but to me that would mean it would be just Christmas. But no, doing it like this, I think it would be perfectly fine. Now I've got my next stems that I've got, or picks, so I'm going to just kind of fill in. So I want one to go right back in here because I knew I needed something right here behind. Although I don't want to cover up too much of my berries. There we go. This one I'm going to bring right in.
Cheryl says, what style would you call this?
Probably, I mean, this could really be classified as just, it could definitely go for a farmhouse. It could go for,
It's almost a little more whimsical,
natural, but it does have that little touch of whimsical too. So, you know, it actually would work for several categories as far as that goes, I think.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, you can of course make this your own. That's exactly
Yes.
what we want you to do with these. If you want to leave off the bow, just fill in the area with more of the
Definitely.
Winter greenery. That would be great too. You know, there's so much you could really do with it.
My last one like this, I'm going to bring it right up in here. I think I need one more. just right up in there. But just, you would just put that wherever you thought you needed it. Now I do have still some of my boxwood, because this always is great to, you know, kind of fill in anywhere that you've got a little spot. But it also helps to add that interest, because it gives it, look at that up against all the pine, how that pops, and that really helps. So I love using any time we're doing something like this, I love adding the boxwood to it. Just a little bit. It doesn't take a lot. I'm going to put one piece right in here.
And really, you're just going to kind of sprinkle this anywhere
yes,
you need.
You're just going to sprinkle it anywhere around.
A little something.
Definitely. Now, I want one right in this area. Now I'm just going to keep, I want to put one up under my poinsettia right there. Get it to do, there we go. The main thing, if you're going to use it, you want to make sure that you kind of put some of it the whole way around. You know, if you've just got a hole up here and you need some, you don't want to just put it right there. You want to make sure that you've got some sprinkled all over. Behind my bow right in this area.
So I think I saw today that there are, and of course, you know, this won't be the case if you're watching the replay, but if you're watching us live today, there are, I think it was, what, 9 Fridays until Christmas?
Yes, 9.
Can y'all believe that?
That's unreal to me. It is amazing. How many of you, do you think time seems to go by faster the older you get? It just blows my mind of how fast time goes by now. It just does. But I'm excited
like
for
this year
Christmas.
has gone by really fast.
It really does. I'm gonna add one piece over here behind my bow just to give it that little extra. I'm gonna turn it this way just to see where else. Oops, see right where I want. I want some right here in the center. And this is also one that it's okay if you know, if some of your grapevine is showing throughout a little bit here and there. That just adds to the more natural look of it, so that is fine. You just don't want large, big, that are obvious holes. But if you have some showing a little bit here and there, that's okay. Bring this one right down in here.
Trying to get my bow where I want it.
I know it.
To move it up just a little bit. Annette, hey, all these flowers are from Walmart.
Yes. Okay. So now I'm going to bring, once I have everything on it, I'm going to bring my tails around, and you could do all kinds of things with these tails. You could just curl them if you wanted to, but what I want to do, I'm going to bring them and kind of have, they keep trying to get away from me. There we go. I'm going to probably tack a couple of them right in there. I don't want them to get hidden or to hide my poinsettia, so I'm just working it around. And that's one thing that is great about this small 5/8 of an inch ribbon. You can kind of wind it up under the poinsettia and get it right where you want it to be. So I'm just adding these. I'm just going to curl these like that. And see, you could curl your large ones if you wanted to, but I think I'm going to just kind of keep them together.
So let us know if y'all are making wreaths or making any kind of arrangements or doing any kind of projects. Let us know in the comments what you're working on. And y'all be sure to post those on our Facebook page because
Yes,
we would love to see
seeing
those.
I love it when people do that.
I love these poinsettias.
I do too. Turn it this way to see if I've got my ribbons where I want them. Pull this one around a little more. Let's see.
And if you, I mean, really, you can do anything you want to with the ribbons. I mean, if you want to just curl your tails, of course you could do that.
Whatever you wanted to do. That's what's good about these.
You could even really do a whimsical bow with this too.
You sure could. I kind of like this just the plain loopy bow when I'm doing a natural, but you definitely could use a whimsical bow if you wanted to. But I will turn it back around once I get these exactly how I want them.
Louisa says, I'm learning the bows with my new Bowdabra sent from the U.S. to Australia on Amazon.
Hey, that is awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. I think you're going to love it. And if you haven't, make sure to go to our website and look at, we've got a bunch of, or several, bow making tutorials about using the Bowdabra. So that should help you some. We've been using it for years.
Can't figure out exactly where I want my
I know, I
tails.
keep changing them, but I think I'm just going to leave it like that. But you can kind of you could keep them all together. You can curl them. I curled these smaller ones in the middle, but then I just kind of tacked those. And I would go back. I haven't got them tacked permanently yet, but once I decided exactly where I'd want to put them, then I would just take a piece of wire and just wire it to the wreath. You could use your glue, but I like doing the wire because I know it's going to stay. And so that's the way I would take care of it.
Can I have that one last,
What you looking for? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I think I need something else.
I've got another little berry left. But don't, I hope that all of y'all, that you'll be able to find similar things at Walmart. I was just pleasantly surprised at what we found in ours.
Well, and they honestly, they don't have everything out yet. They only probably had about half.
Yes.
So I'm hoping for even more pretty.
I am too.
Pretty things.
I know that that they will have the flocked wreaths. You know, the flocked pine wreaths. I love those that they usually have. So y'all check them out. But there you go. I may have mine kind of crooked a little bit. But fun, fun, fun.
Yeah, I really like the natural.
I like natural
kind
too.
Of look of this.
Of course, I love making any of them. They're all a lot of fun. But it's just something about just taking a grapevine wreath and making it into the perfect Christmas wreath that I love doing. But there you go. And if you're adventurous, you could always go out in your yard and find some, you know, different clippings and use real. I did that one year. I did that, yeah, with fresh greenery. I did that one year years and years ago. But it's been a long time.
Do I have the, yes, I do. Hold on. Okay. I did, because I just took it off. Here it is.
What are we looking for?
I don't know which one is the number that they need on that, but that is
for
the
poinsettia?
receipt for the poinsettia.
Okay, the number. Okay, the tag number is the little barcode is 888733019656. Now, if that doesn't work, take out the first 8 and the last 6 and try it that way, because it has a tiny little 8 on one end and a tiny little 6 on the other, and I'm not sure if those are included. So the piece that's right across the barcode again is 888733019656. If that doesn't work, try the 8 in front of it and a 6 behind it. Yeah. So there you go.
But those are fun. I really like
these. They are
these.
fun.
And if you wanted to even make it more farmhouse, you know, you could even use like a burlap ribbon.
Oh, you could. And you could even add some lamb's ear to it or anything like that if you wanted to. But there
and
you
then
go.
even so with this, if you wanted to make it even more whimsical and more peppermint themed, I think it would be cute to add. I know Hobby Lobby has the cute little peppermints that we use every year.
Yeah, the little peppermints. You could use
even
those.
add, which these aren't really.
They're not the red and white.
They have
but
the red and white ones.
Uh-huh.
You could add some of those. I mean, heck, they'd be cute in
There's
there.
all kind of. Pick up one of those red and white balls right there. See, you could add the cute little ornaments to them if you wanted to.
Yeah,
so there's just all kinds of. Those
they would be really
cute. They really would.
Oh, you know what? I think I want to add those.
Well, you can add those. They'd be really, really cute in them.
But I only have 2 right here, but.
Oh yeah. Well, here's one.
Well, that was my other one.
And then I've got some. Look at these ornaments that they actually have that we found. They've got some peppermint striped ones, and then just some little dotted ones. So those would be anything like that would be cute if you wanted to add that to it. Oops, you dropped that one. But this is fun. You could add another bow over here if you wanted to. There's all kinds of things you could do, huh?
Where did those come from? I can't remember.
What?
These.
Those balls at Hobby Lobby.
I need one more.
I don't know if I've got
I don't have it over here. Oh, I see it. It's on the other side there. But you can see, and I'll probably add one more. But those are really cute.
Aren't those cute? And you see what she did? She just took leftover stick, stem, anything like that, and just put it right in, just glued it, and made her a stem. That's all you have to do. And that is cute.
But really, I mean, you know.
Anything like that would be cute. You could even add candy canes. The little plastic candy canes would be cute. You can't find it?
Well, no, because that one, I don't think so.
I thought we had some more somewhere, but I don't know where they are. But anyway, So cute. Now, I tell you something else, too. I just thought about this. If you cannot find any of these leaves, you could always use your ficus leaves. You know, you could just green it with your ficus leaves just like we normally do with something. And you just might not have these red berries, but you could use your ficus leaves and then just add the picks to it if you can't find any of those. Because I know that we got these from Michael's, but we got them last year. They were left over from last year. But I think they have them again this year.
Yeah, I mean, you could just use red berry.
Yeah, and just, yes, exactly, and just your ficus leaves. They would work fine. But there you go, so pretty.
That's cute. Somebody was asking to see the pink and green wreath. Let's see.
Oh, the pink and teal, yeah. I loved.
Isn't she cute?
Her. That was one that we did in our Design with the Pros Club. And you see, we used regular spring hydrangeas, roses. You can use all kinds of just regular flowers as long as you keep the Christmas theme going on with it. And so that's what we did with that one, and it was fun.
Yeah, but these are fun, and these are so, they really are
really,
very
when we say
simple to
they're simple, they really, really are. Somebody that is a beginner can do this.
And it doesn't really look like something that a beginner would make, but you can
you can make it. That's right. The one thing you want to make sure, how many of the picks do you think we used? You want to make sure you get enough of the picks.
I believe we used
probably
9 total.
Yeah, I think we used 9 of the picks, and then the ones to go around the outside. So you just want to make sure that you get enough of the picks. But at 98 cents,
and
you know, get a few extra.
Yeah, I mean, this is really actually a fairly inexpensive wreath to make. And like I said, you know, you make it your own. If you prefer roses over poinsettias.
Yes, you could add red roses to it. You know, especially if you wanted to use it all winter and you were worried about the poinsettias or something.
Which I think it's fine.
Which I would use it with the poinsettias, but if you don't want to do that, then you could add, or even use the poinsettias for now. Take the poinsettias out, add some red roses, and let it go all the way, because it'd be great for Valentine's Day or anything like that.
Yeah, it could. You could replace, you know, put some little red
hearts.
You know, in there.
Yep.
Be fun.
Because the ribbon would be fine. The ribbon that you're using, that would be fine for Valentine's. Yeah. So yeah.
So we always like to be resourceful.
I like to think outside the box and to think about other ways that I can use the same one and just kind of change it up just a little bit. And that's definitely, this is one that you can do that with. But like I said, if you wanted to make it smell good, add some cinnamon sticks. Just regular cinnamon sticks. Just kind of glue them right in.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, this was fun. I hope that you all enjoyed this as much as we did. And I hope you'll give it a try, because this really is simple to make.
It is.
And it really does make a statement.
Yes, definitely. You can do this. Even if you are brand new, you can make this.
And y'all be sure to check out our blog at www.gracemonroehome.com, where we have tons of DIY wreaths and tutorials. If you are watching us on Friday.
Yep.
On Facebook.
Hey, it's been a long day.
Yeah. Please be sure to follow our Facebook page. And if you're watching us over on YouTube, just click the subscribe button and click the bell to get notified when we release new videos.
That's right. And if you would like to join our Design with the Pros Club, where we go into way more detail teaching you, you know, how every little detail about making wreaths, as well as if you want to sell them, we also teach you how to sell those online, and all of the tips and tricks that we have worked hard to learn for the last 15 almost years of selling our wreaths all over the world online. Right now we are closed, but we are opening very soon, so get on the wait list. You just go to www.gracemonroehome.com, and then in the upper right you'll just click join the club, and a little pop-up will pop up for you to get on the wait list, and that way you'll know the minute we open.
Yeah. That's right. And so be sure to join us every Friday at 4 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time for Flower Friday Live.
That's right. We will see you next Friday.
Yep. Bye, guys. Have a good weekend.
Bye, y'all.